Good evening, everybody. Tonight we're cooking up some monkfish. We got 3 of these fillets at the Piedmont Triad Farmers Market at the North Carolina seafood stand. And what was described to us is that it's a poor man's lobster in taste. So I'm going to cook up my fillet tonight. I'm going to show you how it's done. And as a side note, Sarah's cooking up some shrimp right now.
Yep.
Yeah, we got that from that seafood vendor as well. And so what was recommended by the North Carolina seafood vendor, he said to cook it wrapped in foil in the oven. I have the oven preheating to 350 degrees, and we're going to cook it for, how long would you say?
Since it's a big fillet, I would say we'll start at 10 minutes, and then we'll check it like 10 minutes after that, see. I'm thinking it's going to take at least 20 or 30, because that's a big fillet.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking as well. So, all right, let's go ahead and get started. So here's what we're going to be seasoning it with. We have curry powder, we have lemon juice, we have the #1 staple in any kitchen, some Old Bay seasoning, and then we have some hot pickled garlic to give this thing a nice spice to it. So let's get started. First, I'm going to start with the lemon juice. We only have a little bit left, and there we go. Next, we're going to put the curry powder on. There we go. Get that on there. And what we're going to do when we have all these seasonings on is we're going to rub all this in.
And do it on the other side, right?
Yep, and on the other side too. So there we go. We got our curry powder. We got the classic, the Old Bay. Ooh, all right, that's quite a bit. So even though you see quite a bit falling out there, keep in mind I am going to rub it in and make it a little bit more even. So there we go. All right. I think I'm going to rub it in, and then I'm going to place these pickled garlics just all around the outside so the juices can do their thing while it's cooking.
So they can sink into the fish and have their flavor?
Yes, that's what I meant. Yeah, let's start rubbing this bad boy. Oh yeah, there we go. Rub this bad boy in. Alright, so that's all rubbed in on that side. As you can see, we have some excess seasoning. So what we're going to do is rub the bottom side of this fillet all in that excess seasoning so that it doesn't go to waste. There we go. Rub that in there. Get that in there. Alright. Professional cooking right here, ladies and gentlemen.
That's Brian cooking for you.
Oh yeah. Let me go grab this seasoning, rub it in on this side. And grab some of this extra seasoning juices, gonna rub it in. Alright, so we had more than enough seasoning to rub both sides, which is good. There we go. All nice and rubbed in there. Don't you worry about my ashy hands, mind your business. Been sanitizing a lot lately.
Oh, I remind him he needs to put lotion on.
That she does. That she does. Alright, so that's nicely rubbed in there. Flip it around again. Again, you want to grab that excess seasoning that's just laying around. You don't want that to go to waste. Alright, that's nicely rubbed in there. Beautiful. Look at that. The curry powder, the lemon juice, and the Old Bay seasoning are all nicely rubbed in. We're going to add our pickled garlic. Gonna add 3 of them. Just gonna scatter them across the top. So I'm gonna put one here, one in the middle, and then one on the end here. So, gonna wrap this bad boy up, stick it in the oven for about 10 minutes. We're gonna check it and see what it does.
And I normally have to do the wrapping, so I will take over. Okay, so you want to make a pocket like this, where it goes up in a fold. and then you want to bring these together.
I was not going to do that, so I'm glad you did the wrapping.
And you just fold this down. Because essentially, the fish is steaming, so you want to have some space in here. And then I roll it up and seal it. And kind of crimp it on the ends and seal it.
Yep.
And there you go.
All right, and
Completely sealed.
yeah, good job, baby. All right, so this bad boy's going to go in for 10 minutes. We're going to check it. 10 more minutes is
I think
necessary.
I'm going to change that to 15 and then check it because it's a really big fillet.
Yeah, it's a pretty thick and hefty fillet, so yeah, that's probably a good idea.
Yeah. So I'm going to stick it in the oven. It's at 350.
Yep. And there we go. See it in a little bit.
And when y'all like, comment, and subscribe, make sure and tell us if you like Brian's cooking tutorials.
Yes, because I use the superior seasonings.
He just makes it spicy. That's what he means.
Well, pretty much, yeah.
So, from our previous testing of the fish, I'm just doing it at the end, and see, my fork should cut flawlessly through it. It should just crumble. And it's bouncing back, it's not ready.
Yep.
Even on this side, which looks more white, it's just bouncing back.
Yeah, so it's time to go back in the oven for another 15 minutes. So we just had it in for another 15 minutes. We're going to try it again. I don't know.
Yeah.
That seems all right.
Mm-hmm.
Now, what about towards the middle now?
Well, you gotta remember also, because it's like lobster, it's gonna cut differently.
I gotcha.
It's gonna, because as Brian said before,
Poor man's lobster.
It's a poor man's lobster. And some places they'll actually use this instead of lobster if they're running low. So, I know you don't mind me chopping into your...
Oh, I don't mind. Just want to make sure. I'm always nervous about this type of stuff.
I mean, it's done. It's
It
flaking.
is done.
It's a different type of fish, so it's gonna flake differently.
Yeah, than what we normally cook.
Yes.
All right, so I'm about to get a mouthful of this. I'm gonna let y'all know how it tastes. Just had a few bites of this. Amazing, and it's definitely it definitely is the poor man's lobster because it has very similar meat consistency, whatever you want to call it.
Does it have the same flavor?
Similar flavor, yeah, very similar flavor to it. So I can definitely understand it. That being said, it's delicious, and the Old Bay seasoning and the curry powder, which is the first time I've ever done that particular combination, those two things go together really well. Man, they really complement each other, and so this is a delicious meal here. I'm gonna finish enjoying the rest of it, and be catching y'all on the flip side. Please,
Like, comment, subscribe.
please, yes, do that. Like, comment, subscribe, hit that thumbs up, let us know what you think, and hit that subscribe button. And we'll be sharing more recipes and more hikes, and hopefully soon coasters. But well, when they reopen.